Next, we'll go to zone types. Under security types, zone types. This shows you the window for zone types. It means it shows you all the settings of the 31 zone types, which are the default in Comfort. The zone types will determine the behavior of the zone. If you look at, let's say the first one, door window, and here you can resize the parts of the window in order to see better. The name is door window, and security off, away, night mode and day mode. This shows the behavior of the zone type in the 4 security modes: security off, away mode armed, night mode armed, and day mode armed. For the case of door window, the zone is disabled when it's security off. So when you disarm the system to security off, it doesn't cause any alarm. In away mode, night mode and day mode, the setting is immediate. So it means that it causes an alarm. Now what sort of alarm? You go to the normal alarm type, so it causes an intruder alarm type. The options for this mode setting, security, away, night, day mode setting, is either immediate, disabled, alert, or perimeter. An alert zone is something which helps you to avoid false alarms, because you need 2 alert zones, different alert zones, in order to cause an alarm. If you have the same alert zone being triggered, then there will be a no alarm. Or it can be a perimeter alert, a perimeter alert zone, perimeter zone. The perimeter zone acts in such a way that you need a perimeter zone and an alert zone in sequence in order to cause an alarm. So that's also another way of preventing false alarms or minimizing false alarms. So anyway, for the door window zone type, yes, is disabled in security off and is immediate in away, night and day mode. Immediate, it will cause the normal alarm type to be triggered, in this case intruder alarm. Of course, we can set to different kinds of alarm types here, which we'll explain later. The normally open setting or entry door is set if this particular zone is an entry door, which means that you will leave the house using this entry door, and to go into the house using the entry door. So if you leave the house with an entry door, it will arm the system when the door is closed. When you come in, it will cause an entry delay to give you time to enter the code on the keypad. Normally open means that the zone is normally open. No means that it is normally closed. So most most security sensors like doors, windows, and motion detectors, they are normally closed. 24-hour zone is you check that if you are going to if the zone cannot be disabled, it is always active, like a panic button or a fire alarm. Digital zone is a special kind of zone, which we'll leave it for now. Sensitivity is the sensitivity of the zone is the minimum time which the zone must be open in order for the system to detect it or to verify it. It is another method of preventing false alarms. Alarm type trouble is to do with double end of line registers. If you have a double end of line register assigned for a zone, and if the Comfort is able to detect whether the zone wires are open circuit or short circuit, rather than the zone is open or closed. So if a zone trouble alarm is detected while the system is not armed, then there's a zone trouble alarm, not an intruder alarm. But when the system is armed and there's a zone trouble, then it will cause an intruder alarm, as is specified here. Another zone type is entry door. Entry door is, you can see, also disabled in security off and immediate in away, night and day mode. It is an entry door. It is not normally open, it is normally closed. It is not a 24-hour zone, it's not a digital zone. Its sensitivity is 500, and also the intruder, it triggers an intruder alarm in a normal state and in trouble. Right, so this is these are all the various zone types that you use. The commonly used zone types are door window, which you use for any internal door or window. Entry door is the zone type used for your entry doors. That means that front door or perhaps back door, where you leave the house after arming the system or come into the house to disarm the system. The PIR night and away zone type 5 is also a common zone. This is used for a motion detector which is armed in away mode and night mode, but is disabled in security off. Right? It is another useful or commonly used zone is PIR away. The difference between PIR away and PIR night and away is that you can see it's immediate only in away mode, but it is disabled in night and day mode. So you can use this zone type for internal PIR, which is not active in night or day modes. Right, so these are the common ones. There's also a panic zone type. This panic zone type is is immediate in all the security modes: security off, away, night, and day. Right, and it could also be a 24-hour zone, but if you do it this way, that means that this zone type can be bypassed. If we check the 24-hour zone type, it's also immediate in all modes, but it means that you are not able to bypass it, which may be what you need or may not be. Fire normally closed is another commonly used zone type. It is also a 24-hour zone. It means that it's always also immediate in all modes, but it's normally closed, and we normally use it for fire alarm. It would trigger a fire alarm type. It would trigger a fire alarm type here. And the digital zone types, for example, digital normally open is disabled in all modes. Now that's you may think that is strange. Why is that a sensor which is disabled in all modes? It means it will never cause any alarm. Right? It doesn't cause any alarm. For the purpose of a digital zone type which is disabled in all modes is to trigger a zone response. So that can be used as a switch, right, where you want to trigger comfort to do something, or it can be a current sensor input. The current sensor input will indicate to comfort that your appliance or your lighting is on or off. So that is the use of a digital normally open or normally closed zone. And the digital normally open or normally closed zone type will not cause a zone trouble. It means you don't use it doesn't detect that there's any open circuit or closed circuit. Open circuit or closed circuit. So the digital setting is on, is yes.